And that will do it for the first game here from the Birmingham Ball at Spain Park High School as Lynette defeats Jefferson Christian Academy by a score of 70-34. Next up, we got the host team of the event. The Spain Park Jaguars will take on Smith Station here from the Birmingham Ball on iBall Radio, iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the NFHS network. We'll be back with you for the start of this basketball game and the starting lineups after this. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School for our featured game of this afternoon, Spain Park versus Smith Station. Spain Park comes into this contest 12-4 overall, 0-0 in 6A Area 8 play right now. The Panthers for Smith Station come in 9-3 overall, also have not played a game inside 7A Area 4 as of yet. We should have a good basketball game on hand for you guys here today as you are watching right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and we're working on it to be able to stream live on NFHS. Starting out here for the Jaguars, you have number 35, Nash Davis. Also, number 5, Sam Fox, also on the court. Number 1, Josh Wilkerson. Number 11, Quinn Davis. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Spain Park Jaguars is number 4, Cooper Gann. On the court for Smith Station, number 12, Jaquez Williams. Also, number 5, Jamal Carnes. Number 11, also starting this basketball game, Rob Schaffler. And rounding out the starting 5 for Smith Station, number 14, Ashton Wilson. Early three-point shot on the way by Spain Park. No good. Picked up by number 1, Ishian Mahogany. Over to number 5 for Smith Station, Jamal Carnes. Spain Park comes out in a 2-3 defense. Moving around down the lane. Push the shot up is good by Carnes. Early 2-0 lead here for Smith Station. They come out in the full court man-to-man. With the basketball, Sam Fox dribbling. Kicks it out, moves it over to Gann up top, back to Fox. Fox thought about the 3. Now he takes it and he knocks it down. Big time basket by number 5, Sam Fox, as he knocks down the 3-point shot. With the basketball, number 14, Ashton Wilson for Smith Station. Looking, kicks it over to Carnes. Carnes now gets it off to Schaffler. Schaffler penetrates to the corner to Mahogany. Mahogany with the pull-up jump shot, no good. Cooper Gann with the basketball, bringing it across for Spain Park. Sam Fox with it up top. Off the screen, good pass underneath. Layup is no good. The layup is smoked by number 35, Nash Davis on the miss. Smith Station with the basketball. Wide open 3 from the corner is no good. By Carnes. Cooper Gann with the basketball being guarded by Wilson. Gann off and he turns it over. Nearly picked up. Now he has it. Pushing it up is Schaffler. Being guarded by Josh Wilkerson. Up top to Carnes. Now back over to Schaffler. Back to Carnes. Man-to-man defense here for Spain Park. Mahogany on the drive, loses handle, runs into a trap, stolen by Josh Wilkerson. He looks up, gets it over to Gann. Gann coming off the screen, great hesitation, lays it up and in. Great move on the play by Cooper Gann. 5-2 lead here for Spain Park, 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Man-to-man defense by Spain Park. Wilson with the basketball, gets it to Carnes. Carnes picks up his dribble. Out top to Scheffler, back to Carnes, now over to Wilson. Wilson with the crossover. Carnes being guarded by Gann. Gann straight up on the defense. Flips it up and in, and a timeout is called. No basket on the play. Timeout is called. 30-second timeout called by Smith Station. We'll stay right here with you. good action here early on in this first quarter. Coach DJ Black coming out for Spain Park, switching those defenses quite often. He came out in the 2-3 zone, showed it for a while, then he switched up to a man-to-man, and once that switch came, Smith Station didn't recognize it, played a little slow, and was unable to get what they wanted, so Coach called timeout. First horn of the 30-second timeout. Let's see what the Panthers come in with for this ATO, this out of timeout. What does Coach draw up for this ATO here for Smith Station? 5-2, 4:19 left here in the first quarter. Into the game for Spain Park, number 24, Harrison Stewart, and number 25, Tom Morrison. Also in the game for Smith Station, number 22, Mikael Edmonds. Edmonds with the ball up top. Man-to-man defense being guarded by Stewart. Comes off a screen. Three-pointer is up and knocked down by Mikael Edwards. Tie basketball game. Halfway through, and Cooper Gann nearly turns it over, but he gets it back. Great defense right now by Jamal Carnes. Gann gets it off to Wilkerson. Wilkerson downhill, kicks it to the corner to Stewart. Stewart kicks it to the other corner to Morrison. Morrison for three, and he knocks it down. Big shot by Tommy Morrison. 8-5 here in the first quarter. Man-to-man defense here by Spain Park. In the corner with it is Edmonds. Edmonds up top, gets it over to Schaffler. Schaffler being guarded by Wilkinson, hands it back off to Edmonds. Edmonds guarded by Morrison, wants some space, try to take him off the dribble. Edmonds, and he's tripped on the play. Foul will go against, oh, they called it on Morrison. Foul will go on number 25, Tommy Morrison. His first personal foul, team first foul here in this first quarter. Three-pointer on the way off the out of bounds for Edmonds is no good. Rebounded by Sam Fox. Nearly a turnover. Josh Wilkerson, and he's fouled on the play. Foul will go against number 11, Rob Schaffler. His first foul, team first foul here in this first quarter. Wilkerson over to Fox, quick trigger, three-pointer, no good. Rebound is tipped around, and a foul is called. And that will also go against Tommy Morrison, his second personal foul here in this first quarter. Coach Black will Morrison will bring it up, being guarded by Williams. Morrison, crossover on Williams, spin move, puts it up, no good. Williams with the rebound, gets it off to Edmonds. Edmonds pulls it up, kicks it to the corner to number 10, Carter Quarles, who just checked in the game for the Panthers. Quarles kicks it over to Carnes. Carnes penetrate, kicks it up, floater, no good. Rebound by Tommy Morrison, gets it off to Harrison Stewart. Stewart kicks it to Fox. Fox going one-on-one, step back, jump shot, up, short, no good. Rebound, Harrison Stewart. He brings it out. Now he'll take a three, deep three, and knock it down. Big time basket by Harrison Stewart to give the Jaguars a 6-point lead in this basketball game. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Spain Park leads by 11-5. Up with the basketball is Edmonds. And a foul is called on Sam Fox. That's his first personal foul, team third foul here in this first quarter. Smith Station with the basketball, gets it in the over to Shuffler. Shuffler going one-on-one against Wilkerson, tapped away over to Corals. Corals being guarded by McQueenie. Corals, jab, step back, 3 ball, no good. Rebound over to Nash Davis. However, he trips over his own feet and travels on the play. Basketball will go right back over to Smith Station. Shuffler, great pass underneath the Williams. He misses the layup, gets his own rebound, goes up again, and he puts it up and in. Great hustle that time by Jarquez Williams off a great feed on the inside by Rob Shuffler. 11 seconds, 20 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Sam Fox bringing it across half court, gets it over to Davis. Davis back to Fox. Fox back to Davis, looking inside to Wilkerson. Wilkerson post up on, and he misses the layup. However, rebound out to Harrison Stewart for 3, and it's good. Another 3-pointer is good for Harrison Stewart. His second 3-pointer of the quarter to end it out with a 7-point lead here for the Spain Park Jaguars as they lead 14-7 right here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter after this message. Park High School with the basketball is Smith Station. However, it's a turnover on the play by Michael Edmonds. Edmonds turns the basketball over, and it's a foul on the play. Glass, no good. Rebound to Williams. Williams kicks it over to Edmonds. Into the game for Smith Station is number 0, Taquez Benson. Schaffler with the basketball. Now he gets it over to Benson. Looking for a screen. Benson comes off the screen, looking for the roller, no good. Gets it up top to Edmonds. Edmonds comes off the Williams screen. Crossover, another crossover, kicks it over to the corner. Nearly a steal. However, Rob Quarles left open, Rob Shuffler left open for a three-pointer, and he knocks it down. McQueenie gets it to Davis. Davis back to McQueenie on the handoff. And a turnover on the basketball for Andy McQueenie as he carries the basketball. Substitutions in the game. Back in the game is number 5, Sam Fox, and also in for the first time, number 3, Owen Leonard. Replacing McQueenie and Wilkerson. Tyquest Benson comes across half court. Gets it up top to Williams. Rob Shuffler, great move, penetrate downhill, and he lays it up and in. Great move that time by Rob Shuffler as he gets to the basket, lays it up and in to cut this to a 2-point game here with 5:54 left in the third quarter. Nearly a turnover, however, it almost is. First to the ground, great hustle on the play by number 0, Tyquest Benson. He picks up the ball, and the quick timeout is called by Smith Station to retain possession with 5:47 here in the second quarter. 14-12, Spain Park leads Smith Station by 2, 30-second timeout. And we're back. 30-second timeout is up. Great hustle on the last possession by Smith Station. You know how they always say the first to the ground is usually the one that's going to come up with those 50-50 loose balls. And Tyquest Benson came into this basketball game just a short time ago, dove on the basketball as quick as possible, and was able to retain possession here for Smith Station. As they throw it in, they get the basketball into Edmonds. Edmonds back to Shuffler. Now Shuffler back over to Benson. Benson dribble handoff with Edmonds. Edmonds waiting on the screen up top from Williams. Step back. Kicks it to Benson. We're not playing with a shot clock here. So possessions may be a little long. Gamble by Wilkerson. However, he doesn't get it over to Shuffler. Shuffler takes the short jump shot to tie this basketball game up at 14. Big time basket by Rob Shuffler. Good looking player right now for Smith Station. Cooper Gann over to Nash Davis. Davis back to Gann. Looking for a screen. Kicks it out. Sam Fox, wing 3, no good. Basketball's tipped around and it's tipped out of bounds by Spain Park, and it will go over to the Smith Station Panthers. Tie basketball game, 4:50 left here in the second quarter. Tyquest Benson with the basketball up top in between the circles, guarded by Cooper Gann. Hand off to Shuffler. Shuffler trying to get downhill, gets it back out to Edmonds. Michael Edmonds being guarded by Josh Wilkerson. Wilkerson over to Benson. Benson guarded by Gann. A lot of time get off the block, trying to get it in. Rob Shuffler with it up top. Shuffler trying to go one-on-one. Patience being shown on the offensive end right now by Smith Station. Benson over to Shuffler. And there's the steal. You don't play basketball, you will turn it over. Josh Wilkerson lays it up and in, and a foul is on the play. Not really understanding. Foul goes against number 22, Michael Edmonds. His first personal foul, team third foul here in this second quarter. Not understanding the offensive philosophy on that last possession for Smith Station. It looked like they went to a stall tactic in a tie basketball game with over 3 minutes left here in this second quarter. But it only led to a turnover. Didn't look like anybody was really attacking. He didn't have any cutting. It looks like he was really trying to stall the basketball on that possession, which led to a turnover. However, the free throw is missed by Josh Wilkerson. Little weave action up top for Smith Station. Benson to the corner for three is good. Michael Edmonds knocks down the three-pointer to give Smith Station the 1-point lead. With the basketball, Quinn Davis, he drives to the basket and he lays it up and in. Big-time basket by number 11, Quinn Davis, as he scores it and will go to the line to complete the three-point play. The foul will go against number 22, Michael Edmonds, his second personal foul, team fourth foul here in this second quarter. Substitution in the basketball game. Coming in for Edmonds is number 5, Jamal Carnes. And the free throw is up and good by Quinn Davis as he completes the three-point play. 19-17, two-point game. Spain Park leads here with 2:45 left in this second quarter. Schaffler up top. Jarquez Williams back to Schaffler. Schaffler comes off the screen over to Jarquez Williams. However, he puts it on the floor, and they go get it, and a jump ball is called, and the possession arrow favors Spain Park. So turnover on the play for Smith Station. Full court man-to-man here for Smith Station. Getting into Josh Wilkerson, guarded by Schaffler. Nash Davis kicks it to Cooper Gann. Three-ball corner, no good. Rebound by Mahogany on the fast break. Gets it up to Schaffler. He tosses it up, and he's fouled on the play. Foul will go against number 11, Quinn Davis. His first personal foul, team fifth foul here in this second quarter. So the Panthers of Smith Station will shoot free throws for the remainder of this half. So the free throw is number 11, Rob Schaffler. First free throw is up and good. Substitution in the game. Coming in is Harrison Stewart, replacing Quinn Davis. Second free throw for Schaffler. Up and also good. That ties the game at 19 with 2:13 left here in the first half. Nash Davis with the basketball, brings it across half court. Gets it over to Josh Wilkerson. Finds it, Fox. Fox going one-on-one. And that's a foul on the play. That foul will go against number 5, Jamal Carnes. His first. His first, team fourth. They looked like they were going to shoot free throws. However, it's only the fourth team foul here in this quarter. Next foul will have Spain Park shooting free throws. Cooper Gann with it up top, calling out the offense. Gets it up top to Wilkerson. Wilkerson going one-on-one on Schaffler. Euro step up, and he's fouled on the play. Great move that time by Josh Wilkerson getting downhill. Foul will go against number 12, Jarquez Williams. Going to the line to shoot 2 for Spain Park. Number 1, Josh Wilkerson. Wilkerson is the transfer in from Buckhorn. Won those state championships on that squad with Caleb Holt a few years back. When they went back-to-back, he was on that Buckhorn squad. Transferred in this year from Buckhorn to Birmingham to play at Spain Park. Huge pickup for Coach Black and the Jaguars. Second free throw on the way is up and good. 21-19, 1:40 left in the first half. with the basketball. Smith Station bringing it across is number 0, Tyquest Benson. Benson with a handoff to Scheffler. Good matchup here. Scheffler versus Wilkerson. Smith Station back to holding this basketball again. 1:15 left in the quarter, and they have decided to just hold it out. This is the second or third time in this first half that they've tried this, and the prior 2 times led to turnovers. Looking for the last shot. This is why the shot clock is so needed in the state of Alabama. On 1-on-1. Turnaround jump shots, no good. However, rebound by Mahogany. However, stolen by Gann. Gann kicks it out to Harrison Stewart. Stewart penetrates, gets it over to Fox. Fox head fake, no shot. Open top to Gann. Gann kicks it to Harrison Stewart. His 3 is on the way, and he knocks it down. Big time 3-pointer by Harrison Stewart. His 3rd 3-pointer here in this first half. 24-19, 20 seconds to go in this first half. Got to go a little quicker. Foul on the play by Cooper Gann. Fouls on Gann, his first personal foul. Second team foul here in this second quarter. 13.1 seconds ago. The Jaguars lead by 5. They get it into Schaffler in the corner. Looking for a screen. He's guarded by Phillips, and it's a turnover, and Phillips picks it up, throws it across, gets it back, looking 2-1, and that will do it for the first half as the Spain Park Jaguars would take a first half lead 24-19 over the Smith Station Panthers. Great action here in the first half from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and the NFHS Network. We'll be back with some halftime thoughts after this. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School. We're streaming live right now on the iBall Radio YouTube page, iBallradio.com, and NFHS Network. First half score, Spain Park leads 24-19. Leading scores in the first half for Spain Park off the bench with 3 3-pointers in that first half is Harrison Stewart. Also coming in with 4 points is Josh Wilkerson with 3 points apiece. Nash Davis and also Quinn Davis and Sam Fox also knocked down a 3-pointer in that first quarter. And also rounding out the scoring for Spain Park, Cooper Gann has a basket. For Smith Station Panthers, leading them in score is number 11, Rob Scheffler with 9 points. Mikael Edmonds added 6 points, and Jamal Corns and Jarquez Wilson round out the scoring for the Panthers with 2 points apiece. Very interesting. In that second quarter, Smith Station's head coach decided to slow the basketball game down, went into sort of a stall continuity type of offense, not really looking to score. It led to a couple of turnovers, but it also led to some open shots, which they were able to knock down. However, I'm not sure if in a tie game or a losing basketball game, that's the best strategy for them. However, that may be a way that they play. If that's the way that they play and they're comfortable with playing that style of basketball, it looks as if they might try to continue that if Spain Park stays in that help side man-to-man defense. Spain Park came out in this basketball game in a 2-3 zone. However, they switched out of that 2-3 zone early on, went to a man-to-man, really pressured the Panthers, got in some early turnovers. However, they continued to try and stall that basketball to look for the perfect shot. Coming up in this second half, what to expect? I expect a lot more of the same from Spain Park. Harrison Stewart was on fire coming off the bench in that first half, knocking down 3 of 4 3-pointers to lead them in scoring with 9 points. Expect a lot more shots to come from the 3-point line from this Spain Park basketball team. And also, look for Sam Fox to get it going in this in this second half offensively. He came out aggressive in the first half, in that first quarter. However, second quarter, he kind of tailed off, didn't take as many shots, only logged 2 points in that, 3 points in that first half. A look for him to be a lot more aggressive in that second half, trying to get buckets, trying to get his team going on the offensive end of the floor. However, that will do it. We'll be right back with you with the start of the third quarter here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham here, iBall.com, the iBall Radio page, and the FHS Network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball. 3-point on the way from Tommy Morrison as he knocks down back-to-back three-pointers here in this third quarter as Spain Park has stretched this lead out to 9, 30-21. Backdoor cut by Smith Station. Out to Williams. Back out to Carnes. Over to Mahogany. Mahogany on a backdoor cut. Great play call. 3-ball corner spot. And it's knocked in. Big time shot by Jamal Carnes to cut this lead to 6. Quinn Davis bringing it up for Spain Park. Being guarded by Ashton Wilson. Davis pitches it back to Josh Wilkerson inside to Sam Fox. Back outside. Cooper again with it. Up and he misses the layup. However, he's fouled on the play and will head to the line to shoot 2. Number 1. Mahogany. His first personal foul, first team foul here in this third quarter. Going to the line to shoot 2 for Spain Park is number 5, Sam Fox. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw is on the way for Fox, and it's also good. So both free throws knocked down by Sam Fox. As we mentioned in our halftime notes, they really want to get him going offensively here in this second half. He is going offensively. He's really getting it in. They are a much better basketball team. Shuffler with the basketball, tipped away by Gann. Up top to Carnes. Carnes calling for a screen from Williams. Shuffler on the right wing. 3-ball on the way, and he knocks it in. Big time basket by Rob Shuffler. (34-27), 7-point game, 4 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Jarquez Williams with it up top, gets it over to Mahogany. Mahogany looking up top to Shuffler. Wilson, now Shuffler. Guarded by Davis. Coach Black calling out what he wants from the sideline. It looks like he switched real quick to a 2-3 zone. 2-3 zone. They showed a 2-3 zone and then went back to man. Great job of switching those defenses to confuse the offense here for Spain Park. And that's a foul on Sam Fox. Foul goes against Fox. His second personal foul, team first foul here in this third quarter. Substitution in the basketball game for Spain Park. Number 24, Harrison Stewart replaces Cooper Gann. Rob Shuffler drives baseline, puts it up over Morrison. No good. Rebound, Sam Fox. Gets it over to Wilkerson. Pushes it up to Davis. Davis on the fast break. Kicks it to the corner to Stewart. Back to Davis. Davis drives. And he turns it over. Still by Shuffler. Crossover at half court. He gets down. Takes off and he lays it up and in. Great job by Rob Shuffler on the steal, the push, and the finish to cut this to a 5-point game. 34-29. Quick timeout by Smith Station. Full timeout. So with that full timeout, we'll take a quick break here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball. Spain Park versus Smith Station, 34-29. Spain Park leads. We'll be right back with you after this message. And we're back with the basketball at Spain Park, and they get it in to Tommy Morrison. Also in the half court with us is Harrison Stewart coming off the Morrison screen. Kicks it around to Wilkerson. Wilkerson drives down. It's knocked out of bounds. And a foul is called on the play. Foul will go against number 12, Jarquez Williams. His second personal foul, team second in the third quarter. Sam Fox with the basketball, pull up three. Bang! Sam Fox, pull up three, knocked down from straight ahead, as that will give an 8-point lead here to the Jaguars in this third quarter. Right back, but the ball is tipped, picked up by Jarquez Williams. He misses the layup, and he dribbles it off his foot, and the ball will go over to Spain Park. Great closeout and contest on that play by Tommy Morrison, able to get a piece of that basketball. It was picked up out of the air by Jarquez Williams. However, he wasn't able to knock down the bunny, and then gets his own rebound and dribbles it off his foot. Tommy Morrison coming off the screen, getting downhill. And another foul is called on Jarquez Williams. That will be his third personal foul. Third team foul here in this third quarter. Replacing Williams is number 15, Damon Mills, his first time entering this basketball game. To pitch it in for Spain Park, Andy McQueenie throws it up to Tommy Morrison, and he tips it up and in. Great job that time, and great pass by Andy McQueenie as he gets it in to Tommy Morrison right in front of the basket, and he's able to put it up and in. With the basketball, up top is Carnes, spin move. Throws it to the corner to Edmonds. Edmonds misses it. However, picked up by Rob Scheffler. He puts it up, no good. Gets another rebound, goes up and puts it in for the and one. Great play by Rob Scheffler. He goes up and puts it in and heads to the line to complete the three-point play. Foul is called on number 1, Josh Wilkerson. His second personal foul, team second foul here in this third quarter. Free throw is up and no good by Scheffler. However, all on the play. Foul is called on Tommy Morrison on the missed free throw. That'll be his third personal foul. Ball goes back over to Smith Station with the basketball, and he turns it over. Is Mills. Harrison Stewart lobs it in to Morrison. Morrison head fake, goes up, powers it up and in, and he puts it in and will head to the line to finish a three-point play. Big time strong move by Tommy Morrison inside. Foul is called on number 15 for Smith Station, Jamon Mills. His first personal foul, team fourth here in the third quarter. Tommy Morrison at free throw line puts it up and in as he completes the three-point play. Substitution in the game coming in for Morrison is number 4, Cooper Gann returns. 42-31, 11-point game, 112 left here in this third quarter. Smith Station needs to get a basket on this possession to stop this run that Spain Park is currently on. Mills with it up top, being lazy, but it's stolen away by Fox. Fox downhill, lays it up and in. Great defense to offense by Sam Fox. 44-31, under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Great quarter being put together here by Spain Park as they are able to open it up. And there's another turnover inside by Josh Wilkerson. He gets it over to Harrison. Harrison Stewart throws it up, and Josh Wilkerson misses the alley-oop. Foul is called on the play. And that foul is called against Cooper Gann. Great steal by Josh Wilkerson. Gets it up to Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart with a perfect alley-oop pass over to Wilkerson. However, he was unable to complete the alley-oop. Rebound goes to Smith Station, and the foul is called on Cooper Gann. With the basketball up top is Benson. He gets it over to Edmonds. Edmonds dribble handoff to Benson. Man-to-man defense for Spain Park. Looks like they're switching everything outside on the perimeter. Pull-up jump shot by Edmonds is no good. Ball tipped around, and a foul is called. And it will stay right here. Foul is called on the rebound attempt. Goes against number 5, Sam Fox. That will be Fox's third personal foul also here in this third quarter. And going to the line to shoot 2 free throws because they are now in the penalty is Jason Mahogany. First free throw for Mahogany is up and good. 44-32, only 7.6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Second free throw for Mahogany is on the way, and it's good also. Josh Wilkerson taking it out, gets it up quick to Cooper Gann. Gann tries to get it up to Harrison, but he throws it away. Half-court shot at the buzzer is no good for Michael Edmonds, and that will do it for the third quarter. 44-33 here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball at Spain Park High School. Spain Park leads Smith Station 44-33 headed into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back right here on NFHS Network, iBallRadio.com, and the iBall Radio YouTube page. And we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter, and a turnover instantly for Tommy Morrison as he travels with the basketball. 44-33, Spain Park leads Smith Station here from Birmingham Ball in the iBall Radio Game of the Week. With the basketball, Smith Station bringing it across half court is Tyquez Benson. Benson gets it over to Edmonds. Edmonds being guarded by Cooper Gann. Almost loses it, picked up by Benson. Benson, and he travels with the basketball. Great defense that time by Spain Park, doing a great job of pressuring the ball handlers and switching everything outside on the perimeter, making it hard for the Panthers to get into their offense, which led to a turnover. Bringing the basketball up is Tommy Morrison. the junior from Spain Park. Kicks it over to Josh Wilkerson, now over to Harrison Stewart. Stewart kicks it to the corner. Great cut by Morrison. He puts it up. No foul is called. Misses the layup. Rebound by Mahogany. Kicks it up to Scheffler. Scheffler going one-on-one against Fox. Fox with 3 personal fouls. Has to be careful here. Scheffler kicks it to Benson. Gets it back up the top to Scheffler between the circles. Oh, great defense by Josh Wilkerson as he tips it out of bounds. However, the basketball will stay here with Smith Station. Great post defense that time by Josh Wilkerson as he pulled the chair from under Jarquez Williams. Nearly a turnover, but he tipped it out of bounds, and Smith Station retains possession. Looking to throw it in for Smith Station is Edmonds. Here he is with the ball. Crossover on Gann. Gets it to Benson. Now he's picked up by Gann. Cooper Gann doing a great job of playing defense out on the perimeter, making it hard for these Smith Station's guards to get them into their offense. Looks like Smith Station has went to a little flex offense, cross screen, down screen. Old school basketball being played here by Smith Station. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Tommy Morrison, kicks it up to Cooper Gann. Gann crosses half court, being guarded by Edmonds. Gann coming off the screen. Kicks it up. Harrison Stewart, wide open 3, and he knocks it down. Big time basket by number 24, Harrison Stewart, as he knocks down his 4th 3-point basket in this game. Harrison Stewart is really shooting the basketball well in this basketball game. Whenever he's had the opportunity to get an open look, he's just about knocked it down, as he is 4 for 5 from the 3-point line in the ball game. Mahogany kicks it over to Scheffler. Scheffler going one-on-one on Wilkerson. Step back 3 ball, short, no good. Off front rim. And ball goes out of bounds over to Spain Park. Into the basketball game for the Panthers, number 2, Don Zion Chapman checks into the game for Benson. Coach Black calling out what he wants. Up top with it is Morrison, over to Gann. Crossover by Gann, great move. Kicks it out to Stewart, wide open 3. That one's short, no good. However, rebounded by Sam Fox. His catch and shoot 3 is up and good from the corner. And there you have it. Sam Fox is starting to get going offensively, and we said it in our halftime notes. If Sam Fox can get going offensively, that's when you will see Spain Park start to separate in this game, as he is the engine that drives this car, as he has made his 2nd 3-point basket here in this second half. 50-33, as Spain Park has built a 17-point lead here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School. We'll be right back with you after this. And we're back. 5:09 left here in this ball game. 50-33, 17-point game. Spain Park leads Smith Station. Smith Station stays in the flex offense. Nearly a steal by Sam Fox, however, picked up by Scheffler. Three behind the backs by Scheffler as he's trying to go one-on-one. Good defense by Fox. Edmonds, now he's trying to go one-on-one on Stewart. Kicks it to the corner to Mahogany. Back up top to Edmonds. Edmonds looking for a screen from Williams. Comes off. Step back 3 ball straight ahead. No good. Good block out, however, picked up, and a foul will go against Josh Wilkerson. Great block out by Wilkerson. However, Jarquez Williams just a lot longer than Josh Wilkerson, able to get that basketball at his apex, pull it in, and a foul is called on Wilkerson. That will be Wilkerson's third personal foul, team first foul here in this fourth quarter. Michael Edmonds trying to go one-on-one, step back, gets it over to Quarles, guarded by Wilkerson. Wilkerson has to be careful with those 3 personal fouls. Great pass inside, however, stolen by Wilkerson. On the fast break, doesn't have numbers, keeps going, probing, spin move, goes up, tosses it up, no good. Picked up by Mahogany on the fast break. Now they have numbers 3-on-1. Great pass underneath to Jarquez Williams, and he's fouled on the play, and he misses the layup, and that foul will go against Cooper Gann. Third personal foul on Gann. Second team foul here in this fourth quarter. Hit it to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He's Jarquez Williams. First free throw on the way is up and good. Substitution in the game for the Panthers. Returning is number 14, Ashton Wilson, replacing Rob Scheffler. Second free throw on the way for Williams. And it's also good. Substitution coming into the game for the Panthers, number 5, Jamal Carnes, and he will replace Michael Edmonds. Coach Black calls out what he wants. Tommy Morrison over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson, step back 3, short off front rim, no good. Rebound to Mahogany. Mahogany kicks it over to Carnes. Carnes on the fast break, pull up 3 ball in transition, no good. Tipped out by Morrison. And a foul is called. Foul is called on Tommy Morrison. That will be his 4th personal foul. Team 3rd foul here in this fourth quarter. 15-point game, 50-35, Spain Park leads. Wilson, great handoff, and a foul is called up top. It looks like a clean block. However, that foul will go against Tommy Morrison, and that will do it. That will be his 5th personal foul as he has fouled out of this basketball game. And Tommy Morrison's night will end right there. That looked like it was a clean block up top. However, the referee saw it differently, called the foul, and that fouls out Tommy Morrison. Hit it to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, number 12, Jarquez Williams. Up, first one is up and good. 50-36, 3:24 left here in this ball game. Second free throw by Williams is up and good. If I'm not mistaken, Jarquez Williams either 6 for 6 or 8 for 8 from the free throw line in his ball game. He's doing a great job of stepping up to the line and making his free throws. Bringing the basketball up right now for Spain Park is Quinn Davis. Does get stopped, and he pushes it all the way to the basket, and he lays it up and in. Great job by Quinn Davis of attacking the basket and finishing the play at the rim. Up quickly to Smith Station, but great defense by Cooper Gann. Great anticipation and defensive awareness by Cooper Gann as he gets that steal on the play. Quinn Davis with it again, going one-on-one against Williams. Another left-hand layup up off the rim. Rebound to Mahogany. Mahogany up to Carnes. Carnes full speed ahead. Euro step. And a foul is called on the play going up the shooting, and that will go against Josh Wilkerson. That will be his 4th personal foul in this ball game. So foul trouble is stacking up here for Spain Park as Tommy Morrison is already fouled out of this basketball game. Josh Wilkerson has 4 personal fouls. Cooper Gann and Sam Fox both have 3 fouls apiece. First free throw is up and good by Carnes. Substitutions in the basketball game for Smith Station. For the first time into the game is number 21, Braylon Kroll. Also into the game is number 10, Carter Quarles. Second free throw for Carnes is up and good. Full court pressure here by Smith Station. Bringing it up is Quinn Davis. Davis crosses half court. Nice crossover behind the back. Now gets it to Harrison Stewart. Stewart dribble handoff back to Davis. Over to Gann. Gann with it up top. Backdoor cut. Kicks it to Quinn Davis. Davis had the shot. Didn't take it and bring it out. Harrison Stewart with the basketball up top between the circles. He gets downhill, kicks it out to Quinn Davis. Another open shot. He doesn't shoot it. Now they kick it over to Sam Fox. Sam Fox head fake, side step, short on the three ball. Picked up by Quinn Davis. Big time offensive rebound. Now he kicks it out to Harrison Stewart. Back to the corner to Davis. And now Coach Black says, set it up and let's run something. Great job on the offensive glass on that possession by Spain Park. Foul is called on the play by number 10. Carter Quarles, his first personal foul, team first foul here in this fourth quarter. Substitution in the game for Smith Station is number 24. Zach Brown, his first action of the night, replacing Mahogany. Josh Wilkerson on the baseline drive, no foul is called, knocked out of bounds. Block shot by Wilson. Spain Park will retain possession. Wet spot on the floor. Got some tennis shoes on it. Hear those shoes squeaking. Get that wet spot up off the floor. Taking it out for Spain Park is Cooper Gann. Gets it in to Sam Fox. Fox post up. And he misses the layup. Great move, but he misses the layup. Run out. No foul is called on the play. Josh Wilkerson picks up the basketball, and they call him out of bounds. Looks like he had established position in bounds before he touched that basketball. However, they called him out of bounds. Ball will go over to Smith Station. Throws it up in the air. Kroll out top with it. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson kicks it over. And man defense right now for Spain Park. Brown with it. Kicks it to Kroll. Kroll to Wilson. Wilson now to Carnes. Everybody touching the basketball in this possession. Carnes penetrates, gets downhill, throws it up. No good. Rebound by Cooper Gann. Now he's on a fast break. No numbers, and he decides to pull it out. Coach Black calls it. Says what he wants. Gets it over to Josh Wilkerson. Wilkerson pick and roll with Gann. Gann lays it up and in. Great job that time on the pick and roll with Cooper Gann and Josh Wilkerson as Cooper Gann gets the layup at the basket. 54-39, 39 seconds left here in this ball game. And it looks like Smith Station will just pull it out and dribble it out, down 15 points. Haven't seen this too often where the losing team dribbles it out, but that's what we have on this play. Five seconds left in the game. Sidestep, shot up, three ball, no good. Rebound, Josh Wilkerson, and that will do it for the final score, 54-39, as Spain Park knocks off Smith Station here at the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Birmingham ball here from Spain Park High School. Again, final score 54-39. We'll be right back after this with the winning coach, Coach DJ Black of Spain Park High School, after this message. Oh, we're good. Got condensed. You just got to talk close to it. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School. And I'm here with Spain Park head coach, Coach DJ Black, after they just got a big-time win over a 7A program in Smith Station. Coach, kind of tell me how you felt tonight in this game. There you go.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I thought we really guarded tonight. One stat that doesn't show up, Josh Wilkerson tonight, he's a big offensive part of our game. Right? He took pride, and we said, hey, you need to go shut this kid down, number 11 for them.
Right.
And then a few mistakes showing numbers early on, but he took the pride of it, and he did a great job. And when you got a guy, you're one of your best offensive guys that can take that ownership and say, well, tonight I'm going to go guard.
Right.
That's what makes him special. So, it set the tone. Tommy got in some foul trouble. But no, it was a team effort tonight. A lot of fun.
Right. So, like you say, Josh Wilkerson didn't have his normal offensive game, but like you say, he stepped up on the defensive end. You had a couple of guys get into some foul trouble. Tommy Morrison fouled out. Josh had 4. Sam had a couple also. Yeah. Even Cooper Gann had 3 or 4 fouls in this basketball game. Kind of talk about what was your message to them in the huddle? Hey, guys, they're blowing the whistle on us, but we got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, stay aggressive. And I was monitoring it the whole time, in the back of your mind, but it's a feel for the game a little bit. And even though they had 4 or 5, it was that kind of a game. It was a physical, grimy game. So you just know you weren't going to end the game with 2 or 3 guys with a foul or something like that. So,
right.
You just hope they have 4 fouls when the buzzer rings. We did a good job, and you look at the score with it, and, certain situations, keep these guys in, keep the pedal on, because time is eventually going to run out in the other team.
Right. So you came out early in a 2-3 zone. Came out of that pretty quick and went back to your man-to-man defense. Kind of talk about your philosophy on coming in. Hey, we're going to start this way, and then you kind of read the room and said, hey, let's switch it up.
That's the best philosophy, is read the room, and all my guys know that.
Right.
And I even let our guys call it sometimes, so we'll be, in different defenses and stuff like that. And we got a couple more defenses in our bag that we could break out if need be. And, we kind of go as we go. We went into the game the other night. Our last opponent thinking we were going to play a whole bunch of 2-3 zone. We got a feel for it in the first 2 or 3 possessions, and we just stayed man the whole time. So,
right.
To be able to, the guys are cerebral enough to be able to go back and forth. And I don't know if you, one possession we went man, zone, man, zone, man, zone. Yep. So, and that's them. They're making that call, and it's fun.
Yeah. So I was going to mention that. I saw you at one point. You were in a 2-3 zone. They made one pass, and you came out of that. So is that something your guys work on constantly that they're able to do?
Yeah, that's just part of our program, and we do that in the summers. We do that whenever, and it's a feel thing. You can't just do that. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of knowing, communication,
right,
and knowing each other. And our guys are good at that.
So Sam Fox got going in the second half, knocking down a couple of threes. We spoke before the basketball game, and he's kind of your offensive brain. He's ahead of that snake, kind of. Once he got going in that second half, then Tommy Morrison came in and hit a couple second half threes. How is your team once they get those shots to fall, and kind of talk about how they get going together?
Yeah, play the percentages. We shoot 37, 38% from 3 as a team, and our 2-point field goal percentage is high as well. But it's really the pass that kind of makes the shot. It's the feel. If we don't call, looks like we got a bunch of plays, but we ain't calling much.
Right.
And these guys really know how to play basketball. They know each other's strengths now. We finally got everybody back healthy. Maybe not 100%, but we're all back.
Right.
It's just starting to click a little bit. But that starts in practice. And to be honest, it started last April and May with these guys putting the work in. So it's a lot of fun to watch, and they're shooting with confidence.
Right. A guy like Harrison Stewart came off the bench for you tonight, hit 2 first half threes, then hit a couple more in the second half. Having a guy like that, and then once Cooper Gann got in a little foul trouble, you were able to move Harrison to the point guard position and let him initiate. Kind of talk about his contribution tonight.
Yeah, very diverse. He's getting back. He fractured his ankle, actually, the night before we opened up versus Central Phoenix, which you feel bad. Senior, put all the work in.
Right.
But worked his rear end off to get back healthy. Just got cleared about a week ago, so he's getting his feet wet. I tell him it's going to take 3 weeks to get back. 3 weeks to get back. But guess what? You ain't sitting over there while we get you back.
Exactly.
So he's got great confidence. He guards. They're starting to guard better with it. Just getting confidence in that ankle back.
Right.
And it's a nice little break coming up now that we can come back, and we're heading over to Georgia. So it's going to be Newton and Norcross. So we'll be ready to rock over there.
So talk about that, Coach. Putting your guys through that fire, man. Getting them ready for that late 6A run.
Yeah.
Playing the best competition you possibly can. Going over to Georgia after Christmas to play a Newton and a Norcross. How are you going to prepare your guys for that?
We prepared the last whatever we are. What are we? 13, the last 17 games we prepared. There's really, you look at our schedule. I put the hardest guys. I mean, we can say Newton and Norcross. Well, they're playing Spain Park too.
Yes, sir.
We played Hoover.
Right.
We played at Mountain Brook. We played at some of these Pinson. We played at these schools. We've challenged our guys. So Newton and Norcross to us now is just, we respect them, but we're Alabama. Let's
exactly.
go.
Let's go to Girk, man. So, Coach, man, long season ahead. Still got the whole second half coming up after the Christmas break. What would be your message to your team after going, like you say, 14-3 in this first half? Very good start to the season. Lost some games you probably could have won, right? So what is going to be your message to the team? Say, hey, guys, let's go and get the second half of this season.
Well, our guys are lifting in the weight room right now. So it don't stop.
Right.
Like you can look at it first half, second half. It's just it's one big season,
right.
So we ain't stopping. We got a couple of days off here for the Christmas break. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Exactly.
But we're lifting right now. We got the gym open for a couple of days next week. Some guys will do their own personal training stuff. I'm fine with it.
Right.
We're gonna get back after it next weekend, but it rolls. Like there ain't no stopping.
I love it. I love it, Coach. Well, man, thanks for having us out today, man, to this event.
We appreciate what y'all do for the state, man.
No doubt.
This is big time.
Thank you so much, man. And great. Best of luck on the rest of the season.
Appreciate you.
No doubt. There he is, man. Coach DJ Black here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball at Spain Park High School. We'll be right back with you with the McAdory versus Wetumpka game. We'll see y'all after this. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from the Birmingham Ball at Spain Park High School. Third game of the day. We have McAdory versus Wetumpka. And early on in this basketball game, 13-6 lead for McAdory. McAdory, however, is missing their best player, man. The Calhoun Community College signee, Darian Reddick, is out in this basketball game in concussion protocol. He spoke before the game. He said he should be back by the start of the January slate. So we wish him the best. But Coach P out here without his best player, still out here getting it done as they are up right now 15-6 on Wetumpka. With the basketball right now for Wetumpka, number 22, Andy Voiles. That's their big-time guy, the guy who's going to get a lot of the buckets for them in this basketball game. Good pass on the inside. Great look by Voiles as he throws it up and to Caleb Ballard, and Ballard lays it up and in, the 6'5 sophomore from Wetumpka. And he got a block shot, but they call a foul on the play. Foul will go against number 5, Ballard. 4th team foul. Going to the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 12, Marquise Emerson. Emerson, first free throw is up and no good. Substitution coming in the basketball game for Wetumpka, number 2, Miller Lombardi, replacing number 3, Jeremiah Smiley. Second free throw on the way for Emerson. Takes his dribble, spins the basketball, shot is up and no good, off the rim. Rebound goes to John Hudson Wingert. Picks it up to Voiles. Voiles tipped away, thrown away. Good steal on the play by Hudson. Hudson pushing it up full speed. Over to Baker. Baker, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Robinson. Chris Robinson comes across half court. Looking. Throws it in to Wingert. Wingert saves it from going out of bounds, throws it away. However, stolen by Voiles. Voiles underneath, head fake, goes up, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound to McAdory. McAdory coming across, gets it to the corner. Now up top. Baseline. Block on the play. No call. On top, and it goes out of bounds off Wetumpka. McAdory retains possession. Into the game for McAdory, number 24, Andrew Flowers, replacing number 12, Marquise Emerson. Taking it out of bounds for McAdory to pitch it in is Sean Ryan Hudson. Hudson looking, throws it in. And a travel is called on the play by number 32. I don't have a 32 in my. However, I do have, it is Grayson Schambergers. Grayson Schamberger, number 32, turns it over. Bringing it across for Wetumpka is Voiles. Kicks it over to Robinson. Corner 3 is up and good by number 2, Miller Lombardi with the corner 3. The assist will go to Andy Voiles. Kicking it around. Over to number 24, Flowers. Dribbles to the middle, no good. Rebounds kicked around, picked up by McAdory on the baseline, kicked out. Now corner 3 on the way is up and good. Knocked down by Andrew Flowers, the sophomore, with the corner 3. 18-11. McAdory leads. 20 seconds to go here in this first quarter. They throw it underneath the Hudson, back out to Miller, over to Voiles. Voiles catch and shoot 3. No good. Tipped around. Rebound goes to McAdory. Hudson with it, with 3, 2, 1. Laying up at the buzzer and it's good for Sean Ryan Hudson as McAdory puts up 20 points in the first quarter as they take a 9-point lead into the second quarter, up 20-11 over Wetumpka. We'll be right back with you for the start of the second quarter right here on iBall Radio, the iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and the NFHS network. And we're back. Driving baseline is Robinson. Robinson dumps it off inside to number 30. Tom Suddeth as he puts it up and in. The 6'5 junior from Wetumpka. Kicks it over to the corner is Schamberger. Schamberger is up with the little floater and he knocks it up and in. Bring it up is Voiles. Voiles over to Robinson. Robinson up top, pull up 3 ball, no good. Rebound on the way, and it's tied up. Great job by number 5 for Wetumpka, Caleb Ballard, fighting for that rebound. However, possession arrow goes over to McAdory. McAdory puts it in to Hudson. Hudson being guarded by LaTravion Davis. Hudson over to Baker. Baker's looking. Picks it up top to Amerson. Now over to Hudson. Hudson reverse pivot. Step back, pull up. Nice pass inside into Baker. Baker misses the layup. Rebound goes to Suddeth. Suddeth puts it up to Voiles. Nobody stops ball. Voiles pull up 3, and he knocks it down. Andrew Voiles with the big pull up 3 in transition. Nobody stopped the basketball for McAdory on that play, and you can't leave a shooter like Andy Voiles open because he will knock it down. Smooth move that time by number 1, Sean Ryan Hudson, with the snatch back dribble between the legs and the pull-up three-pointer. Andy Voiles kicks it over to Denver Green, back to Voiles. Voiles holds it up high, being guarded by Baker. Three-pointer on the way by Ballard is no good. Rebound to Flowers. Flowers gets it up to Hudson. Kicks it over to Schambergers, and he knocks down a 3. Grayson Schambergers knocks down another bucket as McAdory takes a 28-16 lead here with 6:02 left in this first quarter. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you. McAdory is doing a good job of moving the basketball. They're sending some really good screens down low to get guys free and open to take those open shots. And Grayson Schambergers is taking advantage of the time that he's getting with their best player, Darian Reddick, out stepping up and closing the gap on that scoring. Big time basket that time by Schambergers as he has 5 points here in this second quarter. 28-16. 6:02 left. McAdory leads Wetumpka. Wetumpka basketball, taking it out is Andy Voiles. Voiles pitches it in to Chris Robinson. 2-3 zone now for McAdory. Over on the right wing is Davis. Davis kicks it up top to Robinson. Robinson fakes a pass. Looking, and he throws it away, pitches it up to Hudson. Hudson Behind the back, crossover, Euro step, left hand layup, but it's blocked by number 10. Great block by LaTravion Davis. Andy Voiles on the fast break. He Euro steps. He throws it up and in with the left hand and one. Big time basket and drive by Andy Voiles as the foul will be called on number 32, Grayson Schambergers. His first personal foul, team first foul here in this second quarter. 28-18, headed to the line to complete the three-point play is the senior Andy Voiles. Free throw up by Voiles, off back rim, no good. Rebound tapped around, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Wetumpka. Good job that time by Caleb Ballard, crashing the offensive glass off the free throw, tipping it around and making it go off of Wetumpka. Taking it out of bounds for Wetumpka. Andy Voiles kicks it in up top to the big man as he drives in. Tom Sudduth with the big-time move, getting downhill and finishing at the rim. 28-20, bringing it across his Schambergers. Full speed ahead, tries the Euro, drops it off. Shot is blocked, picked up by Voiles. Voiles looking, pitches it ahead to Davis. Davis over to Robinson. Robinson spin move, step through, puts it up and in. Big shot, nice shot by Chris Robinson as now they cut this lead to 6 for Wetumpka. Grayson Schambergers with the basketball, gets it over to Hudson. Hudson driving down the lane, puts it up, and he's fouled on the play. Great drive that time by Sean Ryan Hudson, getting to the basket and drawing the foul on Tom Sudduth. I have that as Sudduth's first personal foul. Team first foul here in this second quarter. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 1, the senior Sean Ryan Hudson. First free throw up and good. Substitutions in for both teams. In for McAdory, number 24, Flowers replacing Schambergers. Also in for Wetumpka, number 2, Lombardi replacing Ballard. Second free throw for Hudson is up off front rim, no good. And we got a foul on the play on number 20, over the back, Nick Wiley. Second team foul in this quarter on McAdory. McAdory comes out in an extended 2-3 zone. Lombardi on the left wing, kicks it to Robinson. Robinson, three-pointer is up and good. Shot good for Chris Robinson on the left wing to cut this to a 4-point lead. 29-25, McAdory leads. Hudson behind the back. Being guarded by Davis. Hands it off to Baker. Now to Flowers. Flowers over to Emerson. Emerson to Baker. Baker looking, being guarded by Lombardi. Like I mentioned, no shot clock in this basketball game, so they're able to run as much offense as they want. Emerson with the ball up top. Hands it over to Hudson. Hudson, he's fouled on the play. Sean Ryan Hudson doing a great job of handling this basketball, showing off that superior ball handling skills, getting downhill, putting guys on the island, getting 2 feet in the paint, and making things happen here for McAdory. He has it again, drives again, 2 feet in the paint, pull up, jump shot, short this time, no good. Rebound to Wetumpka, kicks it out to Voiles. Voiles going downhill, no numbers, pulls it up, looking, kicks it over the top to Robinson. Robinson just hit a three-pointer. Might want to pull up on him. McAdory stays in this 2-3 zone. Lombardi in the short corner, kicks it up top to Robinson, swings it over to Voiles. Voiles catch and shoot 3. In and out, no good. However, rebound Ballard. Ballard fighting underneath, puts it up, no good. Still fighting, and it's thrown off of Ballard. Great hustle that time by McAdory and Emerson as he retrieves the loose ball and is able to throw it off of Sudduth out of bounds. Ball will go over to McAdory. Full court man-to-man for Wetumpka. Kicks it in to Hudson. Hudson being guarded by Davis. Coach P calls it out. And the Coach P, that is James Poindexter, the head coach at McAdory. We call him Coach P. Hudson driving 2 more feet in the paint, floater up, and it's good. Nice shot that time by Sean Ryan Hudson as he continues to get 2 feet in the paint in this basketball game. Wetumpka on the side. Lombardi, 2-dribble pull-up on the baseline, and it rattles in. Nice shot by Miller Lombardi in that short corner. Oh, great pass up by Hudson. Hudson gets it up to Andrew Flowers, and he's fouled on the play. Foul is called on number 2. Miller Lombardi, his first personal foul, third team foul here in this second quarter. 2:33 left on the clock, 31-27 to the line, shooting 2 for McAdory is number 24, Andrew Flowers, the sophomore, and he misses the first free throw. Host of substitutions in the game for Wetumpka. In the game, number 11, Jordan Hill for the first time, sophomore point guard, 5'10", for Wetumpka. Second free throw for Flowers is up, and it rattles out. Rebound goes to Caleb Ballard. Andy Voiles with the basketball. McAdory stays in this 2-3 zone. Voiles with it up top. Looking at Lombardi. Lombardi head fake. 1-dribble pull up inside the 3, and it's good. 2-pointer is good by Miller Lombardi as he gets his second consecutive basket in this basketball game. Great ball movement in the pass by McAdory as it is laid up and in by Emerson. Great pass by Trey Baker and a good ball movement by McAdory against that full court pressure from Wetumpka as they get a layup underneath by Marquise Emerson, and Coach Poindexter calls a quick timeout. 30-second timeout. So we'll stick around with you here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here from Spain Park High School here in Hoover, Alabama. You are watching us on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and NFHS Network. This broadcast is brought to you by the Glenn Wilson Lending Team. Visit them at the Glenn Wilson Lending Team at Movement Mortgage at www.glennwilsonlendingteam.com. We want to give a shout out to Glenn Wilson for supporting iBall Radio and all of the iBall Radio games of the week and everything that we have going on. Shout out to them for that support. Here we go. 1:58 left here in the half. 33-29. McAdory leads Wetumpka on the baseline. Chris Robinson puts it up. No good. However, jump ball underneath. Possession arrow goes over to Wetumpka. Robinson kicks it into Ballard, over to Lombardi. Back to Robinson. Lombardi, another pull-up jump shot is good as he makes his third consecutive jump shot here in this second quarter. 33-31, 2-point game. McAdory leads. Oh, nice move by Hudson, and he kicks it over to Schamberger. Schamberger, wing 3, no good, tipped around. However, it's picked up by Andrews. Now it's kicked over to Schamberger. He penetrates. Bumped on the play, and a travel is called. A lot of contact on the play, no foul call. Referee calls a travel. Good call by the referee, letting them play, letting them be physical. Andy Voiles walks it across half court. 1-2-2 off defense now here for McAdory. Skip pass to the corner to Chris Robinson. Robinson hesitates. Gets in trouble, jumps in the air with nowhere to go, throws it away, picked up by McAdory. Nearly a turnover by McAdory. However, they get it over to Sean Ryan Hudson. Hudson, full speed ahead, crossover, step back, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Schamberger. Schamberger downhill, kicked it to the corner. 3-pointer on the way is short, no good. Rebound, fought for, tipped around, and it goes out of bounds, and it will stay with McAdory. McAdory with the basketball, kicks it in. Hudson, head fake, thought about it, side step, 3-pointer, up, over the backboard, no good, and goes out of bounds over to Wetumpka. 2-point game, 33-31, 32.8 seconds left here in the first half. Andy Voiles walks it up. Head coach Stephen Thomas says he wants the last shot. 1-2-2 zone defense here. Gets it inside to Ballard. Ballard on the baseline to Robinson. Robinson kicks it back out. Looking for the last shot. Oh, and a big-time jam by Caleb Ballard as he takes it to the hole strong and punches it over everybody. 4 seconds left. Hudson up top. Long three. It is good. Big time basket to respond by Sean Ryan Hudson as they take a 3-point lead into the half. 36-33. McAdory leads Wetumpka here at the end of the first half. Thank you for tuning in to the iBall Radio Game of the Week. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break right here on iBallRadio.com and the iBall Radio YouTube page. We'll be back after this. And we're back here for the second half of the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from the Birmingham Ball from Spain Park High School for the third game of the afternoon. Fourth, McAdory versus Wetumpka. Halftime score 36-33. McAdory leads Wetumpka as we get ready to kick off this third quarter. McAdory with the basketball. Hudson kicks it in to Baker. Baker, guarded by Voiles, hands it back off to Hudson. Hudson being guarded by Robinson. Wetumpka comes out in a man-to-man here in this second half. Looking for a backdoor pass, throws it anyway, catches it. Corner three on the way is no good for McAdory. Nick Wiley misses it, throws it up to Caleb Ballard. Caleb Ballard, good catch, but he misses the layup. Rebound to Baker. Baker full speed ahead, being guarded by Voiles. Hands off to Hudson. Hudson to the corner, three ball, corner three, no good. For Flowers. Rebound to Wetumpka. Chris Robinson pushes it up. Looking inside, gets it in. Great job. Good pass inside and great catch by Tom Suddeth as he turns and puts it in for Wetumpka to cut this lead to 1. 36-35, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hudson to Baker. Back to Hudson. Hudson pull up three and it's good. Nice shot that time by Sean Ryan Hudson as he continues that offensive push that he had in the first half. Full court pressure here from McAdory. Great steal on the play and a foul is called. Great job by Andrew Flowers in the full court, putting the pressure on Andy Voiles, causing a turnover and the foul on Andrew Voiles. Foul goes against Voiles. Have that as his first personal foul. Team first here in this third quarter. Baker with it. Kicks it to Amerson. Amerson looking, hands it off to Flowers. Flowers skip pass over to Baker. He catches it, baseline, and he throws it away. That new age of basketball where everything is spread out, right? Everybody's standing outside the three-point line. Everybody's looking for the kick out. That time, Baker was looking for his teammate to cut to the basket. He didn't. He stayed in the corner, and the basketball was turned over. Wetumpka with the basketball. Robinson gets it up to Lombardi. Lombardi back over to Robinson. Robinson nearly throws it away. 1-2-2. 2-3 defense here for McAdory. Packing it in. Chris Robinson, one leg runner, no good. Rebound goes to Nick Wiley. Up to Hudson. Hudson probing. Kicks it over to Wiley. Wiley catch and shoot. Corner three, no good. Rebound to Lombardi. Lombardi gets it up to Voiles. Voiles in transition. Picked up by Baker. McAdory stays in this 2-3 zone. Lob inside to Ballard. Great catch by Ballard, up and over, and he's fouled by Wiley. That's the second foul on Nick Wiley. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 5, the sophomore, Caleb Ballard. First free throw is up and no good. Ballard has good size for 2028. He said 6'5", but I'm gonna be honest, man, he's looking a lot taller than 6'5" out on the court right now. Second free throw is also no good. Rebounded by Flowers. Flowers takes it off the glass, pushes it up full speed. However, brings it out. Dribble handoff to Hudson. Hudson guarded by Lombardi. Over to Baker. Running a little weave action up top. Flowers picks up his dribble, reverse pivots over to Hudson. Hudson pull up three off the dribble, and he knocks it down. Sean Ryan Hudson, his second three-pointer here in this third quarter. Man, he's doing a great job of scoring the basketball in this game. Full court pressure by McAdory. They kick it up, and Suddeth turns it over, gets it up to Hudson. Hudson, somebody needs to stop the basketball. Kicks it over to Baker. Baker brings it out, guarded by Voiles. He'll slow it down. Hands it off to Hudson. Nobody steps up. Hudson for three, and he knocks it down again. Second straight three for Sean Ryan Hudson as he is shooting a blizzard in the gym right now as McAdory takes a 10-point lead, 45-35, with 4:43 left in his third quarter, and a quick timeout is called by Coach Stephen Thomas of Wetumpka. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here with you. Wetumpka's going to have to shore up that transition defense because they are not finding Sean Ryan Hudson right now in this third quarter. He's knocked down back-to-back three-pointers. That is his fifth three-point basket in this basketball game. So Wetumpka has to know, hey, Sean Ryan Hudson has it going. We have to put emphasis on him. Find him in transition. Pressure him off ball screens. Don't allow him to get open looks because right now he has the heater going. 10-point basketball game, 45-35, 4:43 here in the third quarter. Wetumpka with the basketball, kicks it up to Chris Robinson. Robinson up to Sudduth. Tom Sudduth is pushed on the play. No foul is called. He puts it up. No good. Rebound goes to Nick Wiley. Here comes Hudson, guarded by Voiles. Crossover, stop, pulls it back. Now he gets to the basket, floats it up, no good. Almost gets his own rebound, goes over to Wiley. Wiley puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and it goes out of bounds, and it stays here. As looks like a foul is called. Foul is called on number 5, Caleb Ballard. Thrown in, tipped out of bounds by Ballard. Good defense. Stays underneath. Hudson to kick it in. Throws it in to Flowers. Flowers hands it off to Hudson, guarded by Voiles. Hudson has it going. Double crossover, spin move, kicks it out to Flowers. Flowers head fake. Over to Nick Wiley. Nick Wiley, corner three, and he's fouled on the play. Foul will go against John Hudson Wingert on the three-point shot. So Nick Wiley will head to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. Third team foul on Wetumpka here in this third quarter. Nick Wiley headed to the line to shoot 3. First free throw is up and good. Substitution coming in the game. 3 shots, so he has to wait to the third. Second free throw for Wiley. And it's no good off front rim. Coming into the game for McAdory, number 32. Returning to the basketball game, Grayson Schamberger's replacing Andrew Flowers. Third free throw on the way for Wiley. And it's up and good as he goes 2 for 3 on that sequence. Pressure, great pressure by McAdory. However, foul is called on the play. Foul is called on number 32, Grayson Schamberger, his second personal foul. Team second foul here in this third quarter. Lombardi gets it in. He's trapped. Throws it to Chris Robinson. He's trapped but gets it back to Lombardi. Dangerous play then. Kicks it to the middle to Robinson. Robinson floats it up and in. A little discombobulated on the offensive possession. However, ball just bounces in the right direction, comes to Chris Robinson's hands inside, and he's able to float it up and in. 10-point game, 47-37, but there's that guy, Sean Ryan Hudson. Full speed, downhill, nobody stops the basketball. He gets all the way to the rim and lays it up and in with the left hand. Andy Voiles going full speed, and he's fouled on the play. Foul goes against number 32, Grayson Schamberger. That's his third personal foul, third team foul. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is the senior, Andrew Voiles. First free throw for Andy Voiles is up and good. Voiles played with the Crimson Kings this past summer on the Adidas Gold Circuit, had a really good summer circuit AAU season with the Crimson Kings. The Crimson Kings do a really good job out of Montgomery of recruiting all over the state of Alabama and putting those guys out there on that Adidas Gold Circuit. Shout out Coach D and all the whole staff over there with the Crimson Kings. Second free throw for Voiles is up and good. Hudson with it, crossover. Nobody can stay in front of him right now. Baker dribbles to the hole, but he turns it over, nearly turns it over. Fight for the basketball, and jump ball is called. Possession arrow goes over to Wetumpka. Trey Baker tried to split the double team on that play, had it tipped away, was unable to retain possession. Boyles has it up top. Full court pressure here from McAdory. Gets it up to Miller Lombardi. Lombardi penetrates, finger roll. Nice play by Miller Lombardi as he gets the basket to go. 49-41, 2:48 left here in this quarter. Great pass by Hudson. Underneath, but it's blocked underneath by Ballard. Picked up by Voiles. Ball's tipped around. Winds up in Hudson's hand. Hudson drives to the lane and one as he lays it up and in with the left hand. Man, I am very impressed with Sean Ryan Hudson, the senior point guard from McAdory, stepping up offensively with Darian Reddick being out in concussion protocol, stepping up in his basketball game and really scoring it at a very, very high clip as he heads to the line to finish out a three-point play. Free throw on the way is up and good. 52-41, 11-point lead here for McAdory. 2:33 left in the third quarter. Chris Robinson brings it across half court, kicks it over to Voiles. Voiles swings it across to Hill. Underneath, Sudduth, and he's fouled on the play. Tom Sudduth would head to the line and shoot 2 free throws. A foul will go against number 20, Nick Wiley, his third personal foul, 14 foul here in this third quarter. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws, the 6'6" junior Tom Sudduth. And the first free throw is up and short. I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm looking at some of these heights on this roster for Wetumpka. Tom Sudduth is not 6'5". Tom Sudduth's looking every bit of 6'7", almost 6'8". I don't know where they get 6'5" from. Same thing for Caleb Ballard. He looks a lot taller than 6. They got Ballard and Sudduth the same height, and they're not the same height. But leave it where it is. Second free throw is up and good for Sudduth. Here's Hudson. Great one-on-one move, left hand. Man, this kid is unstoppable tonight. He is legitimately unstoppable tonight as everybody that he puts on his island is getting that work. Great one-on-one move that time to get to the basket and finish at the goal with his left hand. And the crazy thing about Sean Ryan Hudson, bro, he only looks about 5'7", 5'8". It's not like he's a really, really big kid, but he is doing a great job of finishing at the rim in this basketball game. Turnover on the play. Foul is called on number 2, Miller Lombardi. That will be his second personal foul. That would be the 15th foul. So hit it to the line to shoot 2 free throws for McAdory is number 3, Trey Baker. 12-point game, 54-42, 147 left in the ball in this third quarter. First to 2 on the way for Baker. And it's good. Coach Poindexter telling his guys what he wants on defense. Baker on the second free throw. No good. Short, tipped around. Sudduth picks it up in the corner. And he travels with the basketball. Everybody wanted an elbow, but that was a good step-through move. You're allowed to do that. However, you got to keep your balance for Sudduth. Into the game for the first time for McAdory is number 34. No, somebody else I don't have on the roster. Oh, good in and out dribble, sidestep, Hudson. And it goes for him again, man. This kid is getting busy tonight. 57-42. As McAdory starts to get some separation in this third quarter. Pass underneath the Robinsons, no good. Tipped out of bounds, goes off of Sudduth, and it will go over to McAdory. McAdory with the basketball. Hudson being guarded by Jordan Hill. Nice move down the lane. However, no good. Picked up by Chris Robinson. Robinson over to Voiles. Voiles is tipped. Picked up by Hill. Over to Robinson. Robinson back to Voiles. Back to the corner to Hill. Hill drives baseline. Tries to chip it in the sudden, but he throws it off his foot, and it's a turnover. Hudson with it up top. Looking. Rebounds tipped around. And I'm sorry about that, y'all, but I do not have a number 34 in the book. I'm not sure if it's in the official book downstairs, but I don't have a number 34 for McAdory. And if there's no 34 in the book, you know what that means? That'll be a technical foul. However, hopefully they have him in the book, but I don't have him, so I won't have his name, number 34 for McAdory. Foul is called on the play, headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. In the penalty is Andy Voiles. Voiles' first free throws up and no good. 15-point game, 19.5 left in the third quarter. Voiles, second free throws up and good. With the basketball right now is Flowers, hands it off to Hudson. Hudson's being double teamed. Trapped in the corner, but he gets it out to Baker. Trey Baker kicks it over to the corner, number 34. No good. Rebound to Flowers. Flowers bobbles the basketball, puts it up. No good. Tipped around. And that will do it for the third quarter. And that has it. 57-43. McAdory leads with Tumpka heading into this final period. We'll be right back with you from here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball from Spain Park High School on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, NFHS Network. And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. McAdory with the basketball. Pull up is that man. There, what you say, mama? There goes that man. That is Sean Ryan Hudson with another basket on the baseline jump shot. Man, he is really filling it up. 2-3 zone here for McAdory. Andy Voiles catch and shoot. Doesn't let it fly. Nearly a turnover. Gets to the middle. Voiles up and it's blocked, but they call a foul on the play. Foul will go against number 20, Nick Wiley. That will be his fourth personal foul. Team first foul here in this fourth quarter. 59-43, headed to the line for Wetumpka to shoot 2 is the senior Andrew Voiles. First free throw is up and good. Substitution coming in the game for McAdory. Number 12 returns to the basketball game, Marquise Amerson, and he will replace Nick Wiley with those 4 fouls. Andy Voiles' second free throw is up and good. I did get some information during the break, man. Number 34 for McAdory is Cortez Davidson. And listen, somebody has to stop Sean Ryan Hudson. That might be a 30 ball, Breezy. I'm not keeping up with it, but he might have a 30 ball on the night.
It probably is.
I can't wait to get his final stats, man. He is pushing 30 for sure.
But he the player of the game.
Oh, without a doubt. Andy Voiles' three-point basket is up and good. Quick timeout by Coach Stephen Thomas. Yeah, we're gonna stay here for you. This is a three. I want to scream down to the scores table and be like, hey, how many does Sean Ryan Hudson have? Because he is putting on an offensive clinic in this basketball game. He is scoring from all three levels. He's getting to the basket. He's hitting pull-up jump shots. He's scoring it around that free throw line, and he is knocking down open threes. Wetumpka has not been able to do anything with Sean Ryan Hudson in this basketball game. And the biggest part about that, like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they're missing their top player, the Calhoun Community College signee. Darian Reddick is out in concussion protocol, so they needed somebody to step up in this basketball game on the offensive end, and Sean Ryan Hudson has definitely done just that in this basketball game.
Where Cole World out Watson?
I think, like I said, I think Cole World on the JV.
He ain't on the varsity.
Yeah, he's on JV.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Yeah, I think Cole World Watson on JV.
Cole World, where you at?
Cole World, yeah, man. Come on, Cole
They need
World.
you right now.
They need you right now. They need those buckets, Cole World. But here we are, back to the basketball game. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Bringing it up is Hudson. Hudson kicks it over to Baker. Baker tries to split. He does, and a foul is called. That's a dangerous play, splitting that double team. He tried to do that earlier in the basketball game and turn the basketball over. So he has to be careful with trying to split that double team off the dribble.
It looked good on paper.
Look good. It looked good when it complete, but when it don't, coach don't like that too much. Emerson with it up top, kicks it over to Baker to the corner to Flowers, and he's foul shooting a three-pointer. Foul will go against number 22, Andy Voiles. His second personal foul. Second team foul here in this fourth quarter. To the line to shoot 3 free throws is number 24, Andrew Flowers. First free throw is up and short, no good. 2 more on the way. Second free throw is also no good off front rim. Both of those shots hit in the same spot. So that has to tell you, man, hey, listen, let me straighten some things up on this free throw line. Lock in a little bit more, concentrate, and get it over the front of the rim. You can't miss 3 in a row in the same way. Substitutions in the game for Wetumpka coming in. Number 5, Ballard. Also number 2, Lombardi. Replacing Sudduth. And also number 10, Travion Davis. And he misses all 3 the same way. All 3 came up short for Andrew Flowers. 3 big misses. Kicks it over to Lombardi. Lombardi 3. It's short. Rebound goes to Amerson. Flowers kicks it over to Hudson. Being guarded by Jordan Hill. Great pass by Hudson underneath, and he lays it up and in, but he misses it, but a foul is called on Chris Robinson. Great look that time by Sean Ryan Hudson. You got to finish that play. You got to finish that play, boy.
You got to finish that. Yeah, that was a good pass.
But, however, headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Got to make these.
Is Andrew Flowers. Now he fixes it. He just stepped to the line and missed all 3 free throws on the last possession. All 3 were missed in the same way, short on the front rim. He's locked in now. What they say, he understands it now. Gets the first one up and in. The second one also is up, in, and good.
He overstands.
Yeah, he overstands. Good shot there. Coming into the game, replacing Flowers is number 32. Returning is Grayson Schambergers. Also back into the game, number 20, Nick Wiley. Replacing number 34, Cortez Davidson. 6:13 left in this basketball game. 15-point game, 63-48. McAdory leads. They stay in this 2-3 zone. Spin, turn, great move inside by Caleb Ballard. Great job, Caleb Ballard, catching that basketball in the high post, keeping it high, turning, putting it on the floor, and making a strong move to the basket and finishing. 2 feet in the paint for that guy, Hudson, again, and he drops it off to to Amerson, and Amerson is fouled on the play. Foul will go against number 4, Chris Robinson. Headed to the line to shoot 2 is number 12, Marquise Amerson, the sophomore forward, having a good game tonight. Stepping to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
They got enough sponsors on the wall over there, don't they? Across from the windows over there.
Yeah, it looks like they got a lot of them.
Yeah, they got about 50.
Hey, listen, man. They got the whole Hoover.
The
whole Hoover's on the wall sponsoring Spain Park.
Us.
Hey, listen, that's why. We walked around this facility before the basketball game and saw the new weight room that they're building for the basketball team. We saw the new weight room they're building and the locker rooms they're building for the football and basketball team.
Right.
And I see why they're building all that stuff in here, man, because they got enough sponsors to make sure they can pay for all this stuff, man.
Wow.
Very nice facility here at Spain Park, man. We want to shout out Coach Black for bringing us in and allowing us to come do this event. Second free throw is up and good for Amerson. 64-50, 14-point game, 5:48 left in the ball game. Backdoor cut, good pass by Robinson, throws it into Lombardi, but he misses the reverse layup. Rebound to McAdory, full speed ahead. Schambergers, nobody stops it, but he blaze it up and is blocked out of bounds by Caleb Ballard. Caleb Ballard is a really good-looking 2028 prospect here for Wetumpka. Great body, good athletic ability, and does a lot around the rim. That time showed his defensive ability by blocking that shot of Schambergers. With the basketball up top is Hudson putting it on skates. Schamberger's three-pointer, no good, short. Rebound, fought for, picked up by Wetumpka. Andy Voiles comes out of the pack with it. And he nearly throws it away. Great anticipation that time by Schambergers. 5:15 left in this ball game. 64-50, 14-point game. McAdory leads. Wetumpka needs to put together some baskets and some stops right now as the time is starting to tick. We're not playing with a shot clock, so that means it's not a lot of possessions could be left in this ball game. Ball is stolen away by Baker, thrown up to Hudson. Hudson saves it out of bounds, gets it back to Hudson, head fake, puts it on the floor. Patient. Nick Wiley, three-ball, no good. However, rebound by Amerson and it's knocked out of bounds by Lombardi. Great hustle that time by McAdory, saving that basketball. Great defense by Trey Baker against Chris Robinson, just taking it out of his hands. Here's Hudson, pull up three, short, no good this time. Ball's tipped around, knocked around, and then a foul is called. Foul is called on Hudson. His first personal foul. Team's second foul in this fourth quarter. Timeout on the floor by Coach Poindexter. Full timeout call. So with that full timeout, we'll take a little break here. We'll be right back from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from the Birmingham Ball from Spain Park High Schools, brought to you by the NFHS Network and the Glenn Wilson Lending Team. Visit them right now at www.glennwilsonlendingteam.com. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School. Underneath is Caleb Ballard. Nice move on the inside. Turnaround, puts it up and in for Wetumpka. 64-52, 12-point game, 4:20 left. And a turnover in the full court by McAdory. Listen, I said it earlier. If Wetumpka can string together a couple of stops here in this fourth quarter, they are right there in striking distance. Get a couple of stops like they just did, be able to score on this end, and they could really make this a game that's tighter than what people thought it was coming into this fourth quarter. Andy Voiles open 3 ball, bang, there it is. They get it to single digits with 4 minutes to go in the basketball game. Full court pressure here for Wetumpka. 9-point game, 64-55 with 4 minutes exactly to go. Hudson with the basketball, reverses it over to Schambergers. Coach Poindexter calling a set. I like it. Schambergers kicks it out. Wide open 3 for Hudson, and he knocks it down. Sean Ryan Hudson with a big-time 3 here in this fourth quarter. Bringing it back across forward, Wetumpka is Voiles. Coach Thomas calls out what he wants. Voiles gets downhill, lays it up, but he misses the layup. Fights forward underneath, and jump ball is called. Possession arrow goes over to Wetumpka. Even though he missed that wide open layup, he got to finish that if you're Andy Voiles here for Wetumpka in this basketball game where buckets are at a premium right now with the time left. However, he did hustle to get the basketball back and cause a jump ball to retain possession here for Wetumpka. Voiles into Ballard. Ballard shows baseline, open 3 for Voiles, same spot, same result as he knocks down another 3 and gets this basketball game back to 9. Still, full court pressure on for Wetumpka. However, foul is called, and that will put them on the free throw line. That will put them on the free throw line as they are now in the penalty. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is Sean Ryan Hudson. Andy Voiles with back-to-back 3-pointers from the same spot to cut this thing down. However, foul is called, and they send Hudson to the line. First free throw up, back rim, no good. 9-point game, 3:14 left in the ball game. Second free throw on the way for Hudson. Up, and it's no good off back rim. Rebound to Jordan Hill, but he has it stripped away by Amerson. Gets it to Hudson. Hudson throws it to Andrews. They kick it back to Hudson. Taking his time with the basketball. No rush. They have the lead. He snakes it, gets it back out top. Great job by Hudson handling the basketball. They're running 2 at him. Kicks it over to Flowers. Amerson blocked by Ballard. Up to Andy Voiles. Voiles crossover, gets to the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. Leaves it short. Tipped around, and it's out of bounds off of Chris Robinson. Great move that time by Andy Voiles. Just leaves it a little bit short on the left-hand layup. Checking into the game for Wetumpka's number 10, LaTravion Davis, replacing Jordan Hill. Getting into Hudson. Hudson pushing it up full speed. He has Davis on his hip. Great job. Hesitation, gets to the basket, and he's up and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul goes against number 10, LaTravion Davis. Sending Hudson to the line to shoot 2 more. He just came from the free throw line where he missed both free throws, so I'm sure he's going to be locked in now. And he makes the first. Coach Poindexter calling out his defense right now, letting him know what he wants. Second free throw for Hudson is up and good. Full court pressure here for McAdory. Pressure in Voiles with the basketball. Gets it across half court. Andy Voiles, and he's ripped on the play by Hudson. Hudson on the break off, but he loses handle. Travels with the basketball, no call, but he tips it out. Wow, what a play. Amerson lays it up and in. Ballard turns, spins, stripped, and a foul is called. Step into the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 5, Caleb Ballard. First free throw up on front rim, and it goes in. 71-58, 155 left in the ball game. 12-point game. Still a chance for Wetumpka to get into this basketball game if they can get it down under single digits within the next couple of possessions. Second free throw is up and also good. 11-point game, 71-60, nearly a turnover in the full court. Sean Ryan Hudson with the basketball, bringing it across, throws it up to Amerson, guarded by Ballard. Ballard kicks it out to Baker. Baker throws it to nearly a turnover by Hudson. However, he collects it. Being guarded by LaTravion Davis. Gets it over to Baker. Baker looking. Kicks it to Wiley. Wiley, handoff to Hudson. Hudson downhill, has it tipped away. Picked up by Ballard. Ballard full speed ahead, but he has it taken away by Trey Baker. Throws it up to Hudson. Hudson lays it up and is blocked. However, goaltend is called. And the basket, another basket, is good by number 1, Sean Ryan Hudson. I cannot wait to see how many points he has at the end of this basketball game.
A lot of points.
He got a lot. He got a lot. They got 73. He got a lot of them. He might have a 40 ball on the night. Ballard, big time jam by Caleb Ballard. He meant that. He said that with his chest. He was not happy that he turned that basketball over the last possession.
Right. Say it with your chest.
He got that one, and he made sure he put that down with authority. I tell you, that's a really, really good-looking 2028 prospect in Caleb Ballard for Wetumpka High School. He's down there in our area, you know, us being from Montgomery, being down there, Wetumpka's right up the road. He's going to be somebody we're going to start tracking pretty heavily here, as he's shown very well in this basketball game.
Yeah. He booming like that?
Yeah, man. That's his second dunk in his basketball game. And like I say, both of them were with authority. Great-looking athlete for Wetumpka in the class of 2028 in Caleb Ballard. .101 left in the ball game. 11-point game, 73-62. What does Coach Stephen Thomas do for the rest of this game? Does he play it out, try to get steals, or does he start to play the foul game to put McAdory on the line and force them to make free throws the rest of this ball game? And if they don't, they could come down and score. They still have a chance to get back in it with 101 left in the game. We've seen guys come back in games like this.
Yeah.
Right? So through all the iBall Radio games of the week that we've had this year, we have seen a lot of these leads get cut down real quick by missing free throws. So does Wetumpka play the foul game, or do they play it out straight up? What they got to do is run two at Hudson. They can't let Hudson get a shot off. They got to run two at him, and they do. They got him trapped up top, throws it off the leg, and it stays with McAdory. 44.1 seconds. Now we're under 1 minute. They have to start playing the foul game.
Right.
If they're either going to concede or they're going to play it out. They can't play it up. They got to start fouling. He tried to foul. The referee didn't call it, and there it is. Headed to the line to shoot two is Sean Ryan Hudson. Now, earlier, he went to the line and missed two. He came back and redeemed himself and made the next two. Pressure time of the basketball game.
50-50 right now.
Hey, man, you got to step up and make these free throws. First free throw is up and good. So, with that being said, now that you see Sean Ryan Hudson, who's had it going offensively all night long, you got to deny him the basketball. You can't let him catch the basketball and be the one that you foul to send to the free throw line, because he's made his last 4 free throws. Well, 3, and I'm giving him this one. Did I announce his jinx? No. He knocks it down.
You gave him good luck.
I gave him good luck. Bringing it up is Chris Robinson for Wetumpka. They got to go fast. Robinson getting downhill, kicks it to Voiles. Voiles 3, no good. Rebound Hudson. And that just might do it. Yep. That just might do it, as they will dribble it out. No fouls will be had by Wetumpka, as that will do it for this basketball game, as McAdory will go on to win 75-62. And there you have it, the official end of the basketball game. McAdory knocks off Wetumpka 75-62 here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School on the campus of Spain Park. I will say, great job, Breezy, on this. We had our couple of issues, of course. However, we always work through it. Hopefully, y'all were able to enjoy us right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and the iBall Radio NFHS network. Final score, 75-62 here. Now, I got to go down because I got to see what Sean Ryan Hudson had in this basketball game, man.
Right.
Let me go get Coach Poindexter.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with the coach's interview.
Right back.
And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School. And I'm here with Coach James Poindexter, the head coach of McAdory High School, as they just pulled off a big victory against a 6A opponent in Wetumpka High School. Coach, kind of tell me how you felt in the game tonight.
Oh, man. So we started off with 6 players. We started off with 6 players, man, and we've been hit with the injury bug. We've got 4 starters out right now.
Right.
So we're just trying to hold serve. We had to do some uncharacteristic things. We had to go zone.
Right.
We've never gone zone, but our guys gave great effort. Gave great effort to compensate for the lack of size and lack of depth. Then we had Sean Ryan put his cape on.
He did.
Once he put his cape on, he couldn't be stopped. He got in a good rhythm. He was attacking the basket, catch and shoot threes, knocking down free throws. He had a tire blowout. He had a tire blowout late in the game.
Right.
He's just one of those guys that, we can't afford to have him not on the floor.
Mhm.
He's that valuable.
So, Coach, man, you came into this basketball game without Darian Reddick, right? And like you mentioned, a whole bunch of other guys out with injuries. But you came in, like you said, you had to do a couple of things differently. But your guys really responded. How did that make you feel to see your guys respond on the fly and win a basketball game of this caliber?
Just like I told our guys right before I came up here, you know, even though we didn't know what was going on as far as rotation, you know, communication and things of that nature, guys gave great effort. Because they gave great effort, we were able to cover up a lot of those mistakes that we did rotation wise. So you know, you can do anything with effort.
Right.
You have good effort, have good energy, have a great attitude. Anything is possible. So I'm excited about that. I'll be able to look at the film. That may be something we can add to our bag. You know, because games are going to naturally get slower once we get to playoff time,
Right.
once we get to area play. So being able to add that, you know, being able to play a half court game offensively and defensively, I think it's going to bode well for us down the road.
But how do you feel, Coach, when you're in one of those games, you got a player going like Hudson was going tonight? What do you say from the sideline, and what do you say to him during the game to say, hey, man, keep it up?
I'm going to keep it PG, but let it fly.
Okay.
PG, but let it fly.
Right. Because like I say, when you got a kid going like that, and he had 46 points on the night, we had a couple of your patrons and fans up here saying that might be a school record. I'm not sure. You may know, but when you have him going, what is your message to him to make sure he stays in the flow of the game but continue to attack?
The thing with Sean Ryan is I've never had to he's always taking shots within the flow. He's never rushed shots. He's definitely one of the quickest, definitely the quickest player I've ever seen, quickest player I've ever coached. So he can get to spots, doesn't overdrive. He also dished out some assists as well.
A lot.
So he's a very unselfish player. And because he's unselfish, that frees him up on offense attack however he.
So, Coach, man, I just want to say congratulations on this win and good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No doubt, man. There he is, man. Coach James Poindexter, the head coach of McAdory High School here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Next up, we got the iBall Radio Player of the Game in Sean Ryan Hudson. 46 points on the night. We'll be right back after this. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the Birmingham Ball here at Spain Park High School. And right now, I have the iBall Radio Player of the Game from McAdory High School, Sean Ryan Hudson, who had 46 points on the night. Now, let me go ask you straight off, is that a career high?
Yeah, I think that's my.
No doubt, man. You really had it going tonight, man. At what point during this basketball game did you say, okay, I got it going tonight, let me be aggressive?
Maybe when I knock down my first shot, once I get my first shot going.
Yeah. So you guys, like Coach mentioned, man, you guys are missing a lot of players, namely one of your best players in Darian Reddick.
Yeah.
Did you come into this basketball game knowing those guys were out saying, hey, I need to step up for my team?
Yeah, like big shoes to fill. Like you got to play extra. 4 guys, so step up.
That's no doubt, man. So tonight, I will say this, man. Yeah, you had 46 points. Yeah, you were scoring the basketball at a high rate, but you continued to find your teammates, continue to dish it off, made sure they were involved. Was that something that you wanted to have a conscious effort of and make sure, hey, I'm scoring it, but me make sure I get my teammates involved also?
I mean, yeah, but I've always been an unselfish guy. Like I've never been a shoot first guy. I've always looked out for my team, pass the rock first. So I've never been a shoot first guy.
So, man, you guys picked up a good win in the Class 6A, man. You guys are having a really good season so far, man. Kind of tell me, what are some of your expectations for the rest of the season going forward?
Not really looking too far ahead, just playing hard every game, like every game at a time.
Awesome, man. And there you have it, the iBall Radio Player of the Game, Mr. Sean Ryan Hudson with 46 huge points. Great job tonight, man. Good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you, man.
There it is, man. Hey, there you have it from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from the Birmingham Ball at Spain Park High School. Thank y'all for tuning in right here on NFHS Network, the iBallRadio.com, and the iBall Radio YouTube page. We'll see y'all next time. We out. Peace. We'll be hitting you up, man. You follow us on IG? All right.